Some yachts announce their arrival with noise, speed, and spectacle. Others arrive quietly and change the atmosphere the moment they appear. Before the name Morala ever enters the conversation, there is a feeling. A long white silhouette moves steadily across the deep blue sea, framed by a clean horizon and softened daylight. There is no rush, no drama, no exaggeration. Just purpose, just grace, just a presence that feels earned. Morala is not a yacht designed for trends. She is a yacht designed for time. Captured in a full side-profile view, cruising calmly through open ocean, Morala presents herself exactly as she was meant to be seen. Balanced, dignified, and unmistakably classic. The sea reflects her hull gently, sunlight tracing her contours with restraint. Nothing competes for attention. Nothing distracts the eye. The moment feels composed, cinematic, and deeply intentional. This is the kind of yacht that doesn't need introduction, but her story deserves one. Inside, Morala is known for interiors that reflect the same philosophy as her exterior. Classic elegance, warm materials, and a sense of space designed for comfort rather than spectacle. She is a yacht meant to be lived on, not displayed. A yacht where days unfold slowly, measured by sunlight and sea conditions rather than schedules. Beyond her beauty, Morala is a yacht with a proven reputation in the luxury charter world. She is primarily known for offering exclusive charter experiences, particularly in the Mediterranean during the summer season. Charter rates for Morala typically start around €220,000 to €230,000 per week, approximately $250,000 to $265,000 plus expenses. These rates reflect not just the yacht itself, but the experience she delivers. Refined cruising, classic elegance, and access to some of the world's most coveted destinations. Morala has been a familiar and admired presence along the French Riviera, Italy, Greece, and Croatia, where her timeless design feels perfectly at home among historic coastlines and legendary ports. Seasonal variations apply, of course, with peak and off-peak periods influencing availability and pricing, but the demand remains consistent. This is not chartering for everyone. This is chartering for those who understand. Morala's story also includes a significant moment in her commercial journey. The 59-meter classic yacht was on the market for several years, admired by enthusiasts and collectors alike. In 2017, she was finally sold, closing a chapter at an asking price of approximately €10 million. That figure reflects more than length or amenities. It reflects pedigree. Morala represents a category of yachts that hold value not through trends, but through identity. She is not easily replaced, and she does not age in the way modern designs often do. Her sale marked not an ending, but a continuation of her legacy under new ownership, one that appreciates her history, her character, and her enduring relevance. Morala's long, elegant white hull stretches across the water with authority. A straight traditional bow cuts cleanly through the sea, while her rounded stern softens her profile, giving the yacht a harmonious, almost architectural balance. Evenly spaced circular portholes line the hull sides, small details that speak volumes about her heritage, symmetry, and classic maritime design philosophy. Above the hull rises a heritage-style superstructure, defined by clean rectangular lines and cream-white surfaces that glow subtly under natural daylight. Warm wooden deck accents bring contrast and warmth, reinforcing a sense of craftsmanship that feels increasingly rare in the modern yachting world. What truly defines Morala's identity, however, are her distinctive yellow-painted mast, funnels, and radar elements. Against the white body, these features stand out proudly, not as decoration, but as character. They give Morala a timeless maritime signature, instantly recognizable from afar and unmistakably traditional. This is not minimalism. This is refinement. Step back and observe the open deck areas, and Morala's personality becomes even clearer. Shaded seating spaces invite slow mornings and long conversations. Classic railings trace the edges of the decks with purpose and restraint. Lifeboats and traditional navigation equipment sit proudly in place, not hidden, not stylized, but respected as part of the yacht's functional heritage. Every element reinforces an old-world explorer and royal yacht aesthetic. Morala feels less like a floating villa and more like a vessel built for meaningful journeys. She looks as though she belongs equally in the Mediterranean, the Atlantic, or anchored calmly off a historic port city where time seems to move slower. There are no modern futuristic elements here, no aggressive lines, no unnecessary complexity. Morala's design speaks the language of experience, of oceans crossed, seasons endured, and stories quietly collected along the way. The environment surrounding Morala completes the picture. The deep blue open sea rolls gently beneath her, forming soft waves that reflect natural sunlight with cinematic realism. A subtle wake trails behind the yacht, delicate and disciplined, suggesting steady progress rather than speed. The sky above remains clean and calm, minimal clouds, clear horizon, perfect daylight conditions. It is the kind of setting that allows the yacht to breathe visually. Nothing distracts, nothing overwhelms. Morala remains the undeniable focal point, centered horizontally in the frame, filling it with confidence and clarity. Captured from a medium aerial or elevated tracking angle, the composition is deliberate. The port side is fully visible, revealing the yacht's length, proportion, and balance. It's a perspective that emphasizes scale without exaggeration. Perfect for storytelling, perfect for a YouTube thumbnail, and perfect for appreciating her design integrity. Morala's luxury does not shout. It whispers. Her photoreal textures, global illumination, ray-traced reflections, and HDR lighting combine to create a visual experience that feels authentic and refined. Every surface reacts naturally to light. Every reflection feels earned. The yacht appears ultra-sharp, crisp, and undeniably real. True 4K cinematic quality without artificial enhancement. In an era where yachts grow larger, louder, and more experimental every year, Morala stands apart by doing the opposite. She reminds us that elegance does not require reinvention. That luxury can be quiet. That design rooted in tradition can still feel powerful, relevant, and deeply desirable. Morala does not chase attention. She earns respect. She is a yacht for those who value craftsmanship over novelty, heritage over hype, and experience over excess. Whether cruising the Mediterranean coastline or featured in a cinematic side profile render against a calm, open sea, Morala tells the same story every time. A story of balance, a story of restraint, a story of timeless luxury. Morala is not just a yacht you see. She is a yacht you feel. And in a world moving faster every day, that may be her greatest luxury of all. If you enjoy deep dives into legendary yachts, timeless designs, and the stories behind the world's most iconic vessels, make sure to subscribe to Yachts World. Join us as we explore the oceans, one extraordinary yacht at a time.